What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I decided to play another indie game because now I want to get more into playing indie games in this channel, because if you guys have known me for this long, you would know that I've been playing nothing but AAA title games. But now I decided I want to play indie games. And I already had a good start. I did Expedition 33 and Dispatch, but now I want to do something new. So for the start, I'm going to start off with Superliminal. Now I already played Superliminal, and trust me, it's amazing, but I want to do a video where I play Superliminal. Okay, so before we get started on this video, I just want to tell you guys one thing. 5-year anniversary is going to be releasing tomorrow night. Now I hope you guys are really going to enjoy the movie. I've worked very, very hard in order to make this movie perfect just for you guys. And a very special guest is going to be joining us in the movie, and you can take a wild guess on who it's going to be. So anyways, if you're going to enjoy this, make sure you like, subscribe, and let's get started. Here we go. Check this out.
Are you filled with feelings of self-doubt? Do you find yourself prone to minimizing massive dilemmas, or for allowing the smallest problems to get blown completely out of proportion? At the Pierce Institute, our patent-pending Somnosculpt technology provides safe and effective dream therapy while you rest in the comfort of our flagship clinic. Located right next to the secondary overflow parking lot at the University.
I'm gonna fix the subtitle later.
Somnosculpt will make your dreams come true.
Okay. There, I signed my life away. And here we go. I said I was gonna fix the subtitle. Nope. I'll figure out later. Check this out. Basically, if you do this, Yep. And there we go. That's the whole point of the game.
Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnosculpt. Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists. This orientation will adapt you to eyelids, our interactive, lucid induction dream state in which you retain full consciousness and control. Confirmed. You can move freely, interact with surrounding objects, and listen to messages from your patient care team.
Little reminder.
Please note that I am the standard orientation protocol, and that my voice has been explicitly chosen to remind you that I am not a part of your patient care team. I do not care.
Little reminder, this game is gonna hurt your brain. Trust me, it hurt my brain, and I had a good time playing this game. Okay.
During eyelids, you will lose the ability to awaken suddenly due to realizing that this is a dream.
It's not 12 a.m.
I have already informed you that this is a dream. You did not wake up. Please complete the remaining orientation activities.
There we go. I have to go to the secret room.
Warning, you have deviated from the orientation pathway. At the Pierce Institute, patient safety is a keynote in our corporate priority tetrahedron. A variable degree of force can and will be authorized to ensure patient safety. Please return to the orientation pathway.
Look at that, I got a big soda. What happened here? Trust me.
All environments perceived during eyelids should reflect a typical mental state. If you believe your mental state was compromised by Somnasculpt, please provide a comprehensive, rational explanation in your post-procedural survey. Completed surveys may be eligible for a gift card.
Ooh, a gift card. There we go. See? I told you this game was confusing. It's gonna hurt your brain, but you'll have a good time playing this game. Okay. Now, see, it's green. That means it's good.
Please stand by for polite recognition on your completion of the Somnasculpt orientation. You did it. To maximize the time allotted for your therapeutic journey, please do not delay in proceeding through the final doorway as indicated.
Okay, what's next? Do I just keep doing this? Oh, I see. There we go. Up. Okay. Oh, let me check something. Okay. Subtitles. Okay, so I have an option if I want the subtitles on and off. I think I'll leave them on. Maybe they're supposed to look like that. Maybe they're meant to have shadows in the back. Yay, free soda. See? Told you the game is confusing. I thought it was gonna be like one of those doors where if you click them so many times, then endless. See what I mean? This game is probably going to give you a lot of headaches. But at the same time, you're going to have a really good time playing this game. What the? Did you see that? It just vanished. I haven't really checked up here. I haven't really checked up here. Let's actually see what's over here.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk to you about being special. So special, in fact, that we have no idea where you are. But not to worry, we're working on it.
Hang on. There we go. Are we at that here? Okay. Looks like I'm gonna need you. There we go. It did not vanish.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'm just popping in to give you a quick update on where you are. We still don't know. But please keep moving forward, and hopefully you prefer frequent updates to being reminded that you are completely lost.
I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. I'm gonna try again to see if I can get up here because I before did not know how to get up here. There we go. That was easy. I'm gonna take this with me.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and we still can't find you. But you should now have access to a series of elevators that should trigger your subconscious to gradually wake you up. You should also find a variety of emergency exit signs that should lead you to them. Will all of this work? Absolutely. Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In the event that this elevator does not wake you up, please don't interact with anything that strikes you as psychologically significant, as we will no longer have any way of controlling it. For example, if you see your parents, please punch them in the face as hard as you can and immediately run away.
Why the hell would I punch my own parents? I think I may have made this too big. Seriously, why the hell would I punch my own parents? If I punch them and I try running away, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up 6 feet under. No, not pretty sure. I will end up. That's a sound that sounds like... That's the sound of somebody when it sounds like he had enough.
This is an automated message for all patients who attempted to use an alternate pathway to access the next phase of Somnasculpt therapy, but who have become trapped in a dream state paradox instead. Your decisions imply a failure of orientation, which reflects negatively on the standard orientation protocol. You will rectify this failure immediately.
Found an Android. Come on. I want to go back up. Come on. Come on, please. I want to go back up. Maybe I can go with this. I guess I cannot. Looks like I'm stuck in here.
Professional tip: the average adult can only withstand 3 to 5 dreams per night. Once this threshold is eclipsed by entering more dreams, your mind will suffer an explosive mental overload, reorienting you for the emergency exit protocol. Please subject yourself to explosive mental overload.
There we go.
Please note that a reluctance to volunteer for the risks associated with explosive mental overload implies a misunderstanding of all other solutions, all of which are far more traumatic and likelier to result in catastrophe. I am not capable of suboptimal suggestions. Please exit this dream as soon as possible.
So what, you're saying I'm in a lucid dream? What are you gonna do? Get someone to incept themselves into my dream? Just like in my favorite movie? Oh. Just like in my favorite movie, Inception. Oh. I didn't remember that part. Really? Whew.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and despite touring the Waterfall Serenity Zone in the previous section you've just completed, you may still be experiencing feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt. Why do I feel like everything is going wrong, even when the sun is shining?
Maybe because things aren't going your way. Okay, why do I feel like something bad is happening? Is the Demogorgon gonna come in here? Nope! Hello? 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 Is this one of my nightmares? I have a bad feeling about this. No. Oh. Oh, there you go. I know they say don't look down, but I think now is a good time to look down. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk more about the feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt I mentioned before. You feel this way because you want the kind of happy life you see all around you, the kind you know everyone else is enjoying. And that's exactly why we're here to help.
Why is the blood trail getting more cold? The blood trail is getting more colder. Thank you for the direction.
Warning. You were advised to subject yourself to explosive mental overload by descending into additional dreams, but have now descended into a dream within a dream instead, disorienting yourself even further. You are responsible for failing to make this crucial
So just like
distinction.
Inception, one of my favorite movies of all time. Like, I'm being serious. I feel like Inception is one of the greatest movies to ever come out. Okay, so that wasn't there before, I think.
Did you know that unintentional multi-dream layering occurs in less than 1% of patients? This correlates strongly with the 99% of patients who are able to follow simple instructions from the standard orientation protocol.
Idea? How's that different from IKEA? There's actually just a generator. Alright. No, that was just paint. I thought it was blood. I thought this was like some sort of spin-off of Stranger Things. But no, it looks like they were just painting the room and they must have dropped the paint wherever they were about to go. I thought I was gonna see a Demogorgon. Oh, that's a lot of clocks. Oh. I like this one. See, this is what I was talking about. It never ends. See, it never ends. Domino roll.
Attention, Dr. Pierce requires you to note the following risks of dream overexposure. Significant memory loss, both quantitative and qualitative. Hallucinations of dreaded or annoying objects. Unrealistic beliefs about the lengths of hallways. And other side effects which have not yet been discovered or which cannot be understood.
Okay, yeah, that should work. Oh, smiley face. That's nice. Aww. Okay. There we go. That was easy. It was hard the first try, but it was easy. You know. Okay, now this is before where I got stuck. So let's see if I got this. I got stuck when I played this for the first time. But let's see if I still remember. All thanks to Markiplier himself. Let's see if this works. There we go.
Warning. Dr. Pierce is frantically submitting numerous spelling and grammar mistakes into the standard orientation protocol in a desperate attempt to counsel you. I have no subroutine to correct these errors, but I cannot compromise the integrity of the standard orientation protocol. You will not receive these messages. They would not make sense regardless.
Oh, alright.
Attention. Dr. Pierce continues to input significant errors. I will interpret his basic ideas. Hello, my introductions are redundant. I am a real doctor who went to doctor school. VR has never been a mistake. I can help you, but I also do not know how. Transmission ends.
Hello, name is my Pierce Dr. Glenn.
What?
To the Somnosculpt Welcome Experience, team of your care leader patient years 10 development. Conditions struggle you whatever with? Professional invention. Edge science with cutting, a tomorrow can bright. And buts, no ifs, or luck good.
Okay, I think he was speaking backwards. Oh. Okay, I guess I can't go back here.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. This is a notification that you have reappeared on our monitoring system after a prolonged absence. Please continue to do whatever you did most recently, and discontinue whatever you were doing immediately prior to that.
Oh.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In addition to continuing and discontinuing as mentioned earlier, please also disregard any unsettling experiences that you may have recently had.
I don't get electrified.
Everything should have now reverted to being soothing and therapeutic. If this is not the case, you may be receiving this message in error.
Go. Come on! There we go.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to read you my favorite inspirational quote by me. The worst thing you can do is focus on negativity. It won't spare you from the cage of death, the pain of disease, the cruelty of time, the cold shell of human nature, or the eventual loss of everything you've ever held dear. Whatever you do, don't focus on that.
Should have thought of that. There we go.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of our 823 emergency protocols. This will assist us greatly in improving the system for future patients. Congratulations. Anyway, you're now headed in the right direction, and we should be able to initiate the emergency exit protocol shortly.
What happened? No, I found where I was supposed to be. Whoever designed this game, genius. Just jumping straight to it.
Emergency exit protocol initiated. Please prepare to conclude your Somnasculpt experience in 10, 9, 8. Error. Error logged by.
Orientation protocol.
Stand by for analysis.
Error analysis complete. You are exhibiting signs consistent with an increase in fear, hopelessness, and frustration. This is inconceivable, as Somnasculpt therapy is proven to correlate with a decrease in these emotions. Hypothesis: patient was improperly oriented. Conclusion: impossible. Reformulating.
Wake up.
Improved hypothesis: patient requires additional Somnasculpt therapy. Conclusion: emergency exit protocol cannot proceed. Emergency exit protocol has been emergency destroyed. Instruction: continue with Somnasculpt therapy indefinitely on an independent basis, as all orientation resources have been exhausted. This concludes your standard orientation protocol. Goodbye.
Wake up. No. There we go. Looks like we were in a dream. Oh, it's gonna be one of those endless loops. Oh. No. What? Oh, I see. Not this time. What? I thought I was going to continue.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. Thank you for completing the Somnasculpt Standard Orientation Protocol. Before you begin the first phase of therapy, I'd like to briefly describe the finite and fragile nature of the dream state.
Hold on. Let me see if there's something here. Oh.
Of course, nothing is more challenging than the difficulty of changing perspective, of fundamentally altering your perceptions in a way that will enable you to face dire, trial-by-fire scenarios with solutions that could not be found otherwise.
And I'm falling. What now? Oh. Whoa! No! What? I didn't think it needed to be. I didn't think something that small would cause that. I tried to make it huge. I was trying to make it huge. No. What? Oh. Okay, how does this work again? There we go. That part was confusing when I first played it. Oh, great. Wow.
Finally, while we respect the unique progress of every patient, you must understand that it is possible to completely exhaust your supply of dreams, thereby entering a state in which you will not be able to wake up, even with the help of triggering mechanisms.
What to press again? Nothing? See, I told you this game was gonna hurt your brain. Just keep going random places until you find an arrow. There you go. There we go.
Please listen carefully for the sound of an alarm clock, which will automatically play if you are approaching a destabilizing dream weight.
Look at this. I told you this game is confusing. I told you it was gonna hurt your brain. And here we are. And also, one more thing, this game is really short. This is the whole set. Now we're in a different room.
This is highly
usual. It appears you have entered the Somnasculpt diagnostic framework. Patients do not have access to this dream.
Are we in this?
Diagnostic warning. Unrealistic use of dream objects may result in dream integrity fail states.
Okay, let me just see if I can figure out something with this. Let's try if I do this. See? There we go.
These paradox from creating any refrains. Explosive dream overload may result. These paradox overload.
Is this what it's like to be zooted up? Is this what it's like to be zooted up? Because if it is, I want to be zooted up. MashaAllah.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and many years ago,
Mine heaven?
I found myself in a place where I understood that each of us begins as nothing, where everything I perceived was shaped by seeing it exactly the way I wanted to. White space.
Am I in heaven? Did I die? I'm in an endless void. And I'm walking on water.
But in white space, I also faced the greatest challenge I could imagine. Because with a lifetime of life itself behind me, and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy as it used to be.
See what happens. Oh, I didn't know we were still here.
You're well beyond dreaming now, and further out than anyone has ever come back from. But we hope that you won't get discouraged. After all, if this is a place of pure perspective, isn't it also a place where a different point of view could make anything possible? Isn't that why you came here?
I'm being serious when I say you're gonna fall in love with this game. Okay, if I remembered last time, I got something. Ah, there we go. Whoa! Whoa! Is this what it's like to be high? Is this what you're gonna see if you're high? Oh. Nope. Found the place.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and by now you may have realized that all of this has happened exactly the way it was supposed to. You see, everyone who comes to the Institute does so because they feel that they are no longer in control of something important to them. But more often than not, the problem is not that the problems we face can't be solved. The problem is that we become so afraid of failure that we refuse to see our problems from a new perspective. And so, we do the same things again and again and again. And therein, of course, we find exactly the failure we were looking for. always be a struggle, and you will always have problems. But today, you have the chance to see things differently. Even though it meant facing obstacles that seemed impossible at first, you thought outside the box, and you overcame them. Because you saw things from every angle, you understood them for what they really were. Because you kept moving forward, no matter how far off the path you were told you were headed, or how unexpected it became, you found your way. Few minutes, you'll be back in the real world, and some part of you will say that none of this was real, so how could it have really meant anything? But just like the power of perspective itself, it will have been as real as you believed it to be. All you've got to do is wait up.
That was peak. That was actually peak. The whole ending was peak. This clearly tells that indie games do a lot better than AAA titles. Like, I love AAA title games, but indie games, they do so much better. Like, that is not even an exaggeration. This may be one of my favorite indie games I've ever played. And I've played a lot of indie games. Well, one of my most favorite indie games is Dispatch, but this is now my new favorite indie game. Christopher Floyd. How is that different from Christopher Lloyd? Okay, so I think that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in 5-year anniversary tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.